How do you go from being rejected by 30 jobs, including KFC, to building a billion-dollar empire? This is the real story of Jack Ma, the man who turned failure into a stepping stone and changed the world of e-commerce forever. If you've ever faced rejection, failure, or felt like the world doesn't believe in you, this video is going to change how you see setbacks. Because Jack Ma didn't just survive rejection, he used it as fuel to become a legend. Welcome to Legend Made Here, where real struggles birth true greatness. Jack Ma, born in 1964 Hangzhou, China, grew up in a modest family with no financial luxuries. He wasn't particularly smart in school, and he failed math many times. In fact, he failed his college entrance exam twice. His early childhood was marked by struggle, but one thing stood out: his relentless curiosity about the world beyond China. As a teenager, Jack would ride his bike to tourist spots and offer free tours to foreigners in exchange for practicing English. This exposed him to different worldviews and fueled his dreams. Despite his poor academic record, Jack eventually managed to enter Hangzhou Teachers Institute. But even with a degree in hand, Jack Ma's journey didn't take off. He applied to dozens of jobs. He was rejected from every single one, including a humiliating rejection from KFC where 24 people applied and 23 were hired except Jack. Yet, what others saw as failure, Jack saw as feedback. He didn't give up. Imagine facing 30 rejections. Most people would quit. Jack Ma didn't. He applied to police jobs, waiter jobs, hotel desk positions, and even teaching gigs. He was turned down for each one. His appearance, communication skills, and academic background were all criticized. Employers didn't see potential. They saw a misfit. But Jack had something that most people don't: vision and resilience. These rejections hardened him. He started to believe that maybe the world didn't owe him anything. If he wanted success, he'd have to create it himself. After teaching English for 5 years with very low pay, Jack got his first trip to the United States. There, he saw something he had never seen before: the internet. He searched for beer on a computer and realized no Chinese beer showed up. That moment lit a fire in his brain. The world didn't know China existed online. That had to change. In 1999, Jack Ma gathered 17 of his friends in his apartment and pitched an idea: an online platform that connects Chinese manufacturers to the world. Most of them didn't understand the internet, but Jack's passion was contagious. He launched Alibaba with a simple mission: to make it easy to do business anywhere. The early days were hard. Jack had no tech background. The internet was still a mystery in China. Venture capitalists laughed at him. He was rejected over and over, but each rejection made him better. Eventually, Japanese firm SoftBank invested $20 million. This funding became Alibaba's lifeline. Jack Ma focused on small businesses. While others chased big corporations, Jack believed the real future was in empowering millions of small traders. He introduced key values into Alibaba: customer first, teamwork, embrace change, and never give up. In 2003, Jack launched Taobao to compete with eBay. Everyone said he was crazy. eBay was a giant, but Jack made Taobao free while eBay charged sellers. In just a few years, eBay had to exit China. From that point, there was no turning back. Alibaba grew rapidly. By 2014, Alibaba went public in the US and raised $25 billion in its IPO, the largest in history at that time. Jack Ma's story isn't just about business. It's about perspective. Every rejection he faced became a lesson. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of it. Rejections mean you're trying. Use your weaknesses as your weapons. Don't wait for permission. Create your own doors. Jack once said, "If you don't give up, you still have a chance. Giving up is the greatest failure." He encourages people to dream big but start small. He tells young entrepreneurs not to worry about money at first, but to focus on solving problems and helping others. Rejection taught Jack how to build empathy, listen to customers, and make Alibaba human-focused. He didn't build a company with products. He built a company with people. Jack Ma's legacy, and why it matters to you. Jack Ma retired in 2019 from Alibaba, but his legacy continues. His story resonates because it's not about perfection, it's about progress. It shows us that you don't need perfect grades, a fancy degree, or connections. What you really need is grit. Think about your own life. Maybe you've been rejected. Maybe you're stuck in a job you hate. Maybe no one believes in your dreams. This is where Jack Ma's story becomes your story. Because if rejection didn't stop him, it shouldn't stop you either. Every time someone says you're not good enough, remember Jack Ma standing outside a KFC restaurant as the only rejected candidate. And then remember Alibaba. Use his story as a blueprint. Learn to turn pain into purpose. Let rejection fuel your rise. Jack Ma is proof that legends aren't born, they are made. Made through pain, rejection, resilience, and vision. If Jack had given up at the 10th, 20th, or even 29th rejection, there would be no Alibaba. So, here's our message to you. Rejection is not your enemy, it's your test. Pass that test. Thanks for watching Legend Made Here. If Jack Ma's story inspired you, share this video with someone who needs to hear it. Drop your thoughts in the comments, and remember, every legend starts with a rejection. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more real-life stories that prove greatness is made, not born. Until next time, stay legendary.